Hey, Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. It's Wednesday. It's time for the Wednesday rant. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back in to the channel. Very much appreciated. Where's my control at? Boom, we are here. Turn the music down. We are here. This is the Wednesday rant with your host, Malcolm. Not all that is. And we are going to talk about my food truck experience, my food festival experience. Because, I've been to a few of them. It's one of my favorite things I like to do. And I feel like I've been getting scammed. They've been taking advantage of me. And I haven't been a fan of that. Oh, make sure I'm sitting up high enough. Yes, they've been taking advantage of your boy. And I don't like it. Not at all. So make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for me. Please. And thank you. All right. So what are we ranting about tonight? I went to this food festival out in Pasadena this past 4th of July weekend. I think it was on Saturday. I went out there on Saturday. And granted, I've gone to quite a few of these festivals. And this was by far one of the worst ones I went to. Now, granted, it was good advertising. I saw a video on Instagram. Good advertising works. Saw the video 5, 6, 7 times. I said, okay, this might be it. I said, all right, let's do it. It was $8. Tickets were $8. Not a lot of money. I said, okay, I can do this. Now, I knew the food was going, they're going to make you pay for the food inside, but that's to be expected. I was going for some good, authentic, different type of food that I can't normally get. That's what I was going for, right? Okay, so this was called the, was it the Pasadena Food Festival? No, Foodie Land. It was called Foodie Land Food Festival. It was out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl, if you're not familiar with it, they play college football championships there. It's in Pasadena, California. Very nice stadium. Anyway, all right, it was at the Rose Bowl. And here, there was a ton of vendors. A lot of black people, too. I was surprised. Like, man, there's a lot of us out here. A lot of black people. There was quite a few black people out there. That was great. But a little bit of everybody. A little bit of black people, white people, everybody. But a little bit of everybody out there. But anyway, I wasn't there for that. I was there for the food. Now, I wanted to find me some good cheese sticks. I like mozzarella sticks. Favorite thing. So I'm going to go find me some. Reasonably priced. Now, like I said, I'm at the food festival. I know people paying good money for their little spots out there. So they're going to charge a little bit more to get try to make profit in the revenue. I get it. Cool. No problem. Right? I went out there looking for some cheese sticks. And I went out there looking for some char-grilled oysters. Right? Oh, my main man GK, what's happening? This is why I love being in Chicago. All 50 neighborhoods have their own festivals every year. That's nice. All festivals. Now, this wasn't that. This was just a little bit of everything. This festival was a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything at this festival. Now, I said, all right, cool. My first stop, I went there. I went to get some oysters. I love char-grilled oysters. If you have not been to New Orleans, I suggest, if you go, get them char-grilled oysters. Even if you don't eat oysters. Even though I don't eat no damn oysters. They're nasty, Malcolm. No. Trying to tell you, they're different down here. If you ever been to New Orleans, it's different, okay? That food that they do, where they cook their food, is nowhere else but there. Anyway, went there, saw a spot, oyster spot, char-grilled oysters. Said, oh, yum. Let me go get some of these. Went up, I always take a peek now. Anytime you go to a food festival or you're someplace where you're about to spend your money, you got to wait till you see somebody else play. You can't just go up there and spend. You can't go off the pictures. Never do that. Never. Oh, even at a restaurant, just sit around for a minute and just try to look and see, what are the sizes of the plates? How much food is everybody getting? You got to know. They'll lie to you on the picture. Picture gonna be real nice. Everything's gonna be big. Oh, great. Then you get it. What the hell is this? Why is this so small? This don't look nothing like the picture. Nothing like the picture. So, you got to be mindful of that stuff. Got to be mindful of that stuff, Got to know what's going on. Yes, at Eddie's. Eddie's. Never heard of Eddie's. That must be a Chicago thing with jalapeno and parmesan. Jalapeno and parmesan. Ooh, that's hot. I don't like no parmesan. Can't do no parmesan and on Iberville. I'm trying. Speaking of Chicago, I'm trying to get to the taste of Chicago. We're gonna talk about that later. Let me finish about oysters. So I get the oysters right now. I'm an oyster connoisseur. I know my oysters very well. I know oysters come from a few states: Washington State, Maryland, Virginia, California, and that's it. They don't come from like 5 states. You don't buy no. If you got some oysters from Utah, don't eat them. They don't have no ocean. What you talking about? Don't eat those. So I didn't look at that. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. That's what I came for. Got the oysters. Man, these things were nasty as hell. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what kind of cheese they were using. There was some powdered cheese, something. But when they do in New Orleans, they put that big flame up, dumping butter on them. Oh man, I feel like I get my money's worth. Now, I paid for 4 oysters. I paid $26. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. But I said, you know what? I'm at a food festival. I'm expecting to do that, right? Pay for them, get them. Big booger looking oysters. I'm like, oh, these not gonna be good. Tasted them. Cheese wasn't done. They weren't charred. I don't know. They felt like they were microwave. Nasty. That was my fault. I said, okay, look, 26 down. All right, 26 down. I can live with that. Now I go to these food festivals anytime I do them. If you watch my video when I was at the fair, I give myself $100. I start to see how much can I do with $100. Because if you go spending $20, you're gonna be taking your ass home. Ain't much to do there. ain't much to do there. In New Orleans. Okay. Oh, you've been to New Orleans. All right. Taste is trash. You missed the heyday. What? Hey, taste is trash. I still gotta go. Still gotta check it out. Hello, son. Hey, mom. Thank you for watching. We going to Taste the Soul. We gotta get to not Taste the Soul. Taste Chicago. We gotta go. So back to the store. So I get these oysters. Not great. All right, you eat them, we're walking around, I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to eat. Now, I see a lot of stuff out there, but nothing that's like, oh, I got to have it. Nothing. I'm looking for cheese sticks. and oysters. Got the oysters, they were nasty. So, next place I go, they got these big juices out there, right? For $25, like a gallon of juice. Listen, people, you want diabetes? Okay, it was like a gallon of juice. They had these, and it was like big old teddy bear. Big old gallon of juice, and free refills. That's where everybody went. Everybody just walking around drinking all this juice. I said, this can't be good for you. This cannot be good for you. So I didn't want to stand in line with somewhere else got me a juice, $10. I'm not paying $25 for no big ass juice. Yes, it's a lot of juice. I don't need that much juice. Nobody don't need no $25 worth of juice. What's wrong with you? When I got me a drink, then I went down. I'm a barbecue connoisseur. I like me some good barbecue. And I said, where can you get some barbecue? My fiance was like, hey, let's get some barbecue fries, brisket fries. We like brisket. That's our thing. We went to this place. I don't know. If you check my Instagram, you see how I'm talking about it. Talk bad about it. Now listen, I'm not a person who negatively reviews anybody's restaurant. That's not my thing. I don't really do that. If it's nasty, I just won't come back and I won't tell you to go. I'm not that kind of person like, oh man, the restaurant's trash. I'm not taking away nobody's business. It's just not the business for me. Fair. Now, this place went and got a brisket, right? Man, I don't know who it was. This dude was missing, I don't know. He looked like a mechanic. He was missing a couple slugs. I don't know. He didn't look like he had them all together, but he was barbecuing meat. I'm looking at the barbecue. I'm like, what kind of grill is that? That look homemade. It wasn't no barbecue Pitmasters grill. None of that. It wasn't nothing like that. Get the barbecue. Get the brisket. Man, nastiest brisket I ever had. Paid. How much was this stuff? $23, $25. Big ass. More. They always give you a big old thing of fries, and they give you little chips of brisket. Wasn't happy. Terrible. They didn't make it barbecue sauce. Listen, if you ever go get any barbecue and they don't make their own sauce, don't eat it. All right? It's no good. That's no good. Drago's in New Orleans, also a great char-grilled oyster spot. Yes, Drago's in New Orleans is a great oyster spot. I vouch for Mr. Ed's. Great price, great stuff. I like food festivals when they focus on certain type of foods like seafood or vegan food festivals. Yeah, the healthy stuff. I like going to get that fried stuff, baby. I like going to get it fried up. I go to a food festival to get some stuff that I know I can't get nowhere else. That's my whole purpose of going to them. That's why I go to the fair. I'm a foodie. I go to food festival to get something that I know once I leave here, I can't get it no more. Right? I can't just get barbecue brisket fries everywhere. A lot of people don't sell that. Anyway, fries were nasty. Barbecue sauce, I don't know what it was. It was really nasty, though. It was really nasty. I'm not going to say, I don't want to say that, but it tastes really bad. It tastes like, how it tastes? It tastes like some stale potato chips. It had no flavor to it, no nothing. It was really bad. Really bad. I didn't ask where it's from. I said, what kind of barbecue is this? This is Texas, Memphis. What kind of barbecue is this? I don't know. That was it wasn't even no backyard barbecue. That was some street alley barbecue. $23, right? $23 for origin. I'm $46 in. Almost 50. No, I am 55. $55 in because I got a drink too. I'm $55 in. All the food has been terrible. And I bring this up while I want to talk about the cheap night, bro. I feel like a lot of these festivals, a lot of these places I go, Eventbrite, this happened to me a couple times on Eventbrite. I like to go find places that are inexpensive. I look on Eventbrite. I look on Groupon. You can find a lot of activities. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a hit or miss. Okay? I found some things on Eventbrite, and it's been terrible. I'm like, what the hell? I've already paid my money to be here. And this food festival was one of them. I went to Long Beach Seafood Festival maybe 2 years ago. Wasn't very good. I don't know. I gotta find me an amazing food festival. I'm going to the Garlic Festival. In a few weeks. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be a good time. Fried hog mugs and stuff. Some of these food festivals with odd menu. Yeah, that's nasty. I'm not eating that. We're not eating no fried hog mugs. No, hell no. When I went to the fair, I got that. I got a foot long pork stick. I didn't eat all that. That was terrible. I ate that. It took up everything. I'm like, dang, I can't eat. But I didn't eat again for probably an hour. I'm like, man, I can't eat all this. Fair give you too much food. I try to go to these places and snack on a bunch of stuff, but they give you too much. You're like, I can't eat that much. But the festivals have not been worth my money. And I've been to a couple events that have not been worth my money. It's cheap. Now, some of these places have been free, $10, $12, whatever, $20, but it's not worth the money. You got to do your research before you go to these places. You can't just say, oh, cheap tickets and go. I've done that. I'm like, you know what? Let's go. It's going to be an experience. Well, this food festival, it was nice. A lot of vendors out there. I wasn't impressed. Barbecue was haphazard. Okay. It was nothing that was memorable out there. Nothing. No, the fair was different. But this, no. And, I'm also going to go to the Texas State Fair now. They do it big down there. Texas State Fair. But it's summertime, if you're looking for something to do during the summertime, find you an inexpensive festival. It may not be bad. You still gotta go. You still gotta go to have the experience. Now, no experience has been terrible. Like, oh my God, this was the worst. Nothing like that. It just wasn't up to expectations. I was expecting to get better for what I paid. Like, it's not that good. But, if you got food, there's a lot of festivals, especially out here in Los Angeles. There's a lot of festivals. We have the Chinatown Festival, where Chinatown Nights, where they do a couple of things in Chinatown. Broadway nights, a lot of stuff. Probably in your area, your neighborhood, you probably have some things going on you should look into, so you don't have to spend all that money. I know the kids are out for school. You're paying all that money for summer camp, all that. And then you got to take them to theme parks and all that. Find a festival or something of that nature to do that. Another thing I do that's very inexpensive, I go wine tasting. Wine tasting, you pay $25. You get like 6 wines. I've done this quite a bit. I don't know if where everybody lives, there's wine. However, it's a great, inexpensive way to go enjoy yourself. You don't have to spend all your money. Because I like having a lot of fun for a little bit of money. Okay? I don't want to go, I'm not paying $200 to go to no theme park and come out another $100 for food. No, I am not doing that. I like the theme parks, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not paying them prices. I refuse to pay them prices. Okay? I refuse to pay the price. And back to the food festival. What else did I get at that food festival that wasn't very good? Oh, yeah, we got a lobster roll. Lobster roll, like $25. Lobster roll was big as my hand. Look at my hand. big as my hand. It was very, very small. Compare. Look at that on the back of that. It was about that size to give you some point of reference. Very small, very small. And that's another gripe. I don't like. If you're a fan of I like lobster rolls. Why they be charging $25, $30, and the thing is so small? 4 bites, it's all gone. 4, gone. It's gone. That's it. Lobster roll gone. Charge you a lot of money. Now I tried to make them at home myself. I'm like, oh hell no, it's a lot of work. Some things, you know what? I'm just not gonna make them. I love fried rice. I'm not making it at home. I've tried. My fried rice sucks. It's not like the hibachi man. And it's so easy when he do it. When I get home and try to do that, it don't come out like that. So, some things you gotta pay for, some things you're not. But food festival wise, period. Know what you're getting into. What other festival I went to? I went to another food. Now, one of the better festivals I went to something called Bacon Fest. Oh man, Bacon Fest. Oh, it's bad. It was terrible for you, but it tastes good to you. Everything tastes amazing. Bacon had thick cut bacon. I don't know if you're a bacon person or you don't eat no pork. Hey, I understand. But if you love bacon, man, they had everything. Had blueberry bacon, all kind of stuff. Great festival. I haven't found it since. I don't think they have it no more. They moved away or nothing, something like that. I can't find it no more. But it was great. I really thoroughly enjoyed them festivals. And I enjoy going to festivals, saving my money. I just don't like getting hustled. I don't like when the promotion is better. It's kind of like the movie. You ever watch a movie and the trailer is better than the movie? You're like, damn, I could have watched the trailer and I felt like I watched all this. That would have been perfect. I seen it all. But that's not how it works. Festivals, food festivals, all kind of stuff, man. You got to find inexpensive ways to enjoy yourself. Save some money. Okay? All right? Good luck. Times are always tough for some people. Some people it's not, some people are. Times are always going to be tough for somebody. And in those times, even if it's not tough times, even in good times, you still don't have to blow all your money to enjoy yourself. You don't. You do not. You can get on Eventbrite. If you don't have Eventbrite, you should download the app, search your area, and see what's going on. It has different categories. You can find something to do for a little inexpensive amount of money. Groupon, another great place. That's where I go find all the wine tastings and all that stuff. They have whiskey tastings. They have food tastings. They have all kind of stuff. Those are my two apps, Groupon and Eventbrite. 2 apps that I use when I'm looking to find some inexpensive entertainment. I ain't gonna say cheap thrills. Cheap thrills is something different. I'm not gonna say that. But inexpensive entertainment, that's what I do. I get on those 2 apps and I go find something to do. You don't have to break the bank. And some people have children. Some people got a lot of kids. Some people got a whole football team. You can't take the whole football team out like that. So you gotta find some fun, inexpensive things to do. Bowling costs a lot of money nowadays. Bowling, going on a date, bowling, $50. I don't know. Well, at least out here in Los Angeles, $50. Bowling ain't cheap. Now maybe where you live, it's a lot cheaper. Shit. Send me some tickets. Tell me where it's at, because I'm about to come over there and bowl, because it is crazy bowling out here. Pool, $15 an hour. Yes, everything. They try to hit you upside the head. However, they still do, with all that being said, they still do have a lot of free, fun activities that you can do. Drop a comment. What do y'all like to do? What are some of the things that y'all do for fun? Have you been in any festivals? Let me know. Drop a comment. What are some places that you have been that you have thought otherwise? Gilroy is another inexpensive site for activity. Giftery. Damn it. I'm thinking Gilroy. That's what Garlic Festival is. Giftery is another inexpensive site for activities. Cooking classes, sushi making. I've been to a sushi making class. Cooking classes are fun. I enjoy cooking classes. My fiance put me on cooking classes. I enjoy them. When we go out of town, we go do cooking classes. When we go to go out of the country, go do a cooking class. Why? Because you're going to learn to cook something that you can't cook at home. Take it back. Got something new to add to the menu. Very nice. I wasn't eating fried plantains until I went down to Colombia. Took a cooking class, taught me how to cook plantains, sweet plantains, and fried plantains, and make mushu? One of the dishes. And they taught me how to make another dish. Also, took another cooking class in Puerto Rico and learned how to make That's some type of fish. But anyway, cooking class is a good time. Great time. It's fun. No pressure. No pressure. And they feed you at the end. They always feed you. So it's not like, man, my food just sucks. I don't have that. No, they have some food cooked for you. So it's a good time. You get to chop it up with the people in the class. And cooking classes don't usually cost that. Oops, they don't cost that much. They're not like $100. Cooking classes, they're not very expensive, and they provide all the stuff for you. And like I said, they feed you too. You don't just cook and leave. No, they make sure you eat. So it's like cooking class and lunch as well. So it's a good deal. Great way to spend your money. Something different. Great date night. If I want to go to movies and do this, go to a cooking class. You can talk. You get to watch them cook, and you have to work as a team. Because anytime you do a cooking class, it's usually a couples thing. You're not there. I've never seen anybody there by themselves. Honestly, I haven't. I have not. Yeah, I haven't. I've never seen anybody at a cooking class by themselves. Everybody used to come with somebody. Couples, usually couples. Great date night. If that person's into that, you gotta find out. Maybe not. It's not a first date night. Nah, y'all gotta know each other. Y'all can't just go. Nah, I wouldn't do that on first date night. Not a cooking class. Maybe it depends on how well you know each other. But if you're not, even if you're not there, you're married or been seeing each other, whatever the case, cooking class is a great way to spend an evening or day. We learn how to roll sushi. Took a sushi class. Learn how to roll sushi. Great. Do I want to roll it at home? Hell no. I'm not rolling no damn. No. I'm not rolling no sushi. I like it when they do it. Some things I'm just not going to make at home. No. I've been saying I'm going to make my own ranch. I like Wingstop ranch. I'm not making ranch at home. I want to. I should. But I'm not. They do it better than me. So, now some things I do better than everybody else. I do it at home. But some things I'm going to pay for. I'm going to pay for it. So, yeah. GK, why if you're still on, where's the best place in Chicago to go get the deep dish pizza? I'm looking for the deep dish pizza. That's on my list when I go to Chicago. I like deep dish pizza over everything else. Deep dish pizza is amazing to me. I'm looking for the best place to go get deep dish pizza. I'm gonna go to break real quick. We'll be right back. And yeah, drop a comment. Let me know some of the inexpensive activities or things that you have done that everybody should know, including myself, because I don't know everything. There's a lot of things I don't do. That we can all do to save some money and still have a good time. We'll be right back. And we are back. We are back. Any comments? Anybody? Oh, okay. I guess some people just stay in the house. Nothing wrong with that. I went to do Top Golf recently too. Top Golf is fun. Top Golf also, if it's in your area, Top Golf is reduced price. I'm not gonna say 50% off. I don't know that for a fact. It's at least 30% off, between 30 and 50% off. Monday through Thursday. If you're looking to go do Top Golf, I went with my job. It was great. I had a good time. I had never done it before. Top Golf is a great way to have some fun, and it's a discounted price. So make sure you check out some Top Golf. Get some Top Golf in your life. But yes, Wednesday rant about festivals, events that have been bogus and taking my money. Hopefully this has not happened to you, but it's always a good story to tell. I always have a good story to tell when these things happen to me. I went to a club one time, and the damn club was shut down. Why would y'all have promotion? People telling, man, we going to the club. Man, get to the club. I just moved out here. Club closed. Like, it's been closed. Condemned. And then other people kept coming up. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what's going on? Like, yeah, club closed. I'm like, is there some way everybody can know this? Because, like, people kept coming up. I was not the only one. I actually, I followed some strangers to another club. Like, we're going to that club. You coming with us? Like, shit, yeah, I don't got nothing to do. Yeah, I went. I had a good time. But yeah, man, looking around, trying to find something fun to do. It was free. It's free. I just moved out. I said, oh, it's free. I'm going. Yeah, I got free. It ended up costing me this one Uber was cheap. It's probably like $9-10. This was the early Uber days when Uber was inexpensive. You can't even get in an Uber for under $5. No way. I used to pay $7. You're not getting no $7 Uber ride now. Uber ride are 10 and up. Nothing under $10. I don't think so. I don't think Uber has anything under $10. Not at these current days. All right. Bam. Let's get to it. Drop a comment. Let me know how you feel. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on all of this stuff pertaining to events and whatnot. Like I said, it's summertime. People like to go out, do things. Because some people get cold during the winter. And y'all are stuck in the house. And that's no fun. That is no fun. All right. Boom. But we got some time. We're going to go ahead and get to it. We're going to get to that interesting news. Wait a minute. AMC movie theater tickets in the U.S. are 50% off Tuesdays and Wednesdays during the summer. Oh. Thank you, that. Shauna 53338. AMC tickets are 50% off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays during the summer. So if you got kids or if it's something you really want to go see it. Me personally, I have no problem going to see a movie at 12:30 in the afternoon. None. I'll go see a movie at 12:30 in the afternoon. Why not? I still got the rest of my day. I go see a movie at 11. I go see a movie at 10 o'clock in the morning because I'm out by noon. A movie going to take about 2 hours of your time. I don't care how good the movie is or whatever the case. It's going to be about 2 hours. Some of the movies run longer than that. So you ever go to a movie and it's light and come out dark? Like, damn, it's late. What time is it? Because, if a movie good, you're not going to check and see what time it is if it's a good movie. You don't care what time it is. You're just in there. But, Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to this interesting news. Time for the interesting news. What the hell? What the helly? I know you heard that song. What the hell? What the helly is going on? All right. Let's share the screen. Let's see. What the heck is going on in the world today? Shall we see? Uh-oh. What's going on? What can let's see. All right, well, let me see. Can I share my screen? There we go. But you can't see me. All right, we'll live. M&M's and Skittles makers resist RFK Jr.'s demands to remove synthetic dyes from candies. They should, because that is killing people. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy campaigned to eliminate synthetic food dyes from American food supplies, facing stiff resistance from one of the country's most iconic candy makers. Mars manufactures M&M's and Skittles. Mars will continue using synthetic dyes in its candies, reversing a pledge the company made in 2016 to remove artificial colors from its food, snacks, and its portfolio. The company insisted to the New York Times that its products are safe to enjoy and meet high standards applicable to regulations set by food and safety authorities. Yes, but are they safe over time? Eating one is not bad for you, but if you eat them a lot, and some people probably eat this shit every day. While Mars has made incremental changes, some, such as eliminating titanium dioxide from Skittles. Titanium dioxide? What the hell is that? What is that? Titanium dioxide? Oh my God. I don't know what that is. That sounds like rat poison. It continues to rely on artificial coloring, citing challenges with costs. That's right, because they're not going to let you cut in their profit line. This is about profit. They are not about to do something that's beneficial for the people, going to cost them money. If they can't make more money and help, they're not going to do it. That's how this works. Citing challenges with costs, limited availability of natural alternatives, and consumer preferences for brightly colored treats. Bullshit. Yes, 100%. The National Confectors Association, who represents candy makers, has echoed Mars' position. People can freely buy cannabis, THC products, alcohol, and cigarettes. But vibrant colored candy is an issue? Give me a break. Ha! I can't argue with him. Well, what are your thoughts on this? I think this stuff is terrible. It's not good for you. It's not good for you over time. You probably don't want to eat this stuff, but now what I know, I mean, shit. The stuff is so complicated to read. You read the back of the stuff, you don't know what it is. You know it tastes good, and a lot of the things that we eat, we don't see how it's made. If you saw how it's made and knew, maybe you might feel different, but I don't know if that's going to really change anything. People like stuff. People like it. They still sell cigarettes. People know about cigarettes. They still sell cigarettes. Still have alcohol. All the things that are dangerous out here in the world, somebody do it. Somebody's still doing it. So it's not like, oh, this is dangerous. We're not going to do this anymore. People do it anyway. They do it anyway. That's what they like. That's what people like. What they like, and they're going to do what the hell they want to do. Just don't eat the candy. Just don't eat it. They're not going to change it. So if you got a problem with this stuff, don't eat it. But to think, oh, they're going to change the candy and whoop. No, they're not. People got to stop eating it. Then they'll change it. Once they start losing money, then they'll change it. They're not going to just change it because the government tell them to. No, if they're still making money, doing it the way they're doing it, they're not changing nothing. Only until the people decide to say, you know what? This stuff is bad for us. This stuff is making me go to the bathroom 2 times a day and I'm dehydrated. I don't need this stuff. This stuff is making me get a muffin top. I'm fat. No, it's not going to do that, okay? Not until the people decide I'm not going to eat this stuff no more and they lose profits. They will never change. Nobody's going to change making money. Nobody's going to change making money. When you stop making money, think about people who do things illegally. Selling drugs. You don't stop doing it until you get caught and you're making money. If you're making money, I'm not about to stop nothing. Nobody stops while they're making money. It's just not happening. And no matter if it's good or bad, people love money. Look at all these companies, all this stuff you heard about in the past, about companies doing things to people, not saying anything. They're making money. They don't care. They do not care. Oh. Adults can purchase cannabis. Kids are able to purchase candy. That's not the same. That is a fact. That's not the same. And it's true. It's more so about the kids. That's right, because I'm looking at it from an adult perspective. But yes, kids eating that stuff? Probably not. Probably shouldn't be eating that stuff. No. Also, some of those dudes and products aren't allowed on sale in the United States. That is true as well. A lot of the things, so Skittles is not sold in some countries because of the red dye. Some countries, they are able to do this. Let's not let these companies lie to you. In the EU, Europe, they do not accept a lot of the ways that our food is made here. They do not accept it over there. So that is a lie. 100% lie. 100% false. 1,000% not true to say that these companies cannot change and make money because they're doing it in other places. They do what they're legally allowed to do. See, in these other countries, they probably can't pay politicians. They can't pay a lobbyist to go lobby to get these things, keep these things in place. Hey, listen, you're not even in our country. You're not even from over here. You're not even one of our home-based products. So look, you're going to do business our way or you're not going to do business at all. Now, home-based, they're going to break the rules for you. But other places, they're not. So they're not going to sell red dye in Spain and Germany and all because they're saying, we're not having it. Don't bring it over here. We're going to find you and we're not going to allow your product in the country. And they change because they still want to make money. So they're going to change it. People do things differently everywhere, all over the world. When you start traveling and stuff, you'll realize, oh, wow, why are we accepting this garbage here in the States? And they get this great stuff over here. Because the United States government will allow it. They are paid. Their lobbyists are paid. Everybody's cutting the checks. If you're getting the check, you're not going to talk. You're not going to say nothing. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Next. City employee sues after being fired for allegedly saying it was a nightmare to work with Indians. A city staffer who was fired for allegedly saying it was a nightmare to work with Indians is suing the bank claiming she faced discrimination herself over her menopausal symptoms and long COVID conditions. Ooh. Anna Watson, former senior vice president of City's Finance Solutions Group, slapped the bank with a lawsuit filed in London after she was fired in 2023. During the internal job interview, Watson allegedly told an interviewer of Indian Heritage that the project failed because I was working with a team of Indians. No offense to you, Kapul, but you know what Indians are like to work with. It's a nightmare. You can't say that to an Indian person. No, you cannot say that. Wait a minute. Let's read that again. Oh, it's great. It's crazy. During an interview, virtual job interview, Watson allegedly told an interviewer of Indian heritage, the project failed because I was working with a team of Indians. The project failed because I was working with a team of Indians. No offense to you, Kapil, but you know what Indians are like to work with. It's a nightmare. Oh wow, she's crazy. In this suit, Watson alleged that she was unfairly dismissed and discriminated against for her sex, age, and disabilities, including menopause and long COVID-19 symptoms, brain fog, memory loss, and uncharacteristic behavior. She's seeking compensation for unfair dismissal. City denied the allegations, but the bank declined to comment. The bank claims Watson made an alleged racist comment when she was placed online in the waiting room. They probably got it on tape. Oh, Lord. Don't let them play that in court. It's over. You're not winning nothing. Washington said she was shocked when nearly a month after the interview, City's Human Resources told her she was facing accusation of making a racist comment. I was horrified to hear this. I would not blame a culture or country for any kind of failure or any direct such comments toward the interview panel. But I was applying for that I was applying for with a role with. She said a witness statement. Watson was apologetic, though she claimed she never remembered to let derogatory comment. Man, listen, you about to get fired talking like that. You crazy? You can't say that to people. It was a man. The project failed. Who were working with those blacks? You know, Malcolm. You know what it's like to work with those blacks. It's a nightmare. Yeah, you can't say that about nobody. You can't say that about no group of people. You can't say that about a person personally. Man, you know what it's like to work with Josh. He's a nightmare. He's terrible. He's lazy. Oh man, that's why the project failed, because of him. I would keep that to myself. He's talking like that. Yeah, you're gonna get fired. And she probably got fired. You deserve to get fired. You deserve to get fired, lady. I don't know why you're talking like that. And what else? Oh, yes. It is Prime Day. Prime Day kicked off yesterday. Got 2 more days left of that. So if you're trying to get you some inexpensive stuff, some stuff you got in your cart on Amazon, you better go get it, because it's on sale. Maybe. Or the stuff that you need will never go on sale. Things that you need never go on sale. Deodorant, toothpaste, water, never is going on sale. Never. Only things that go on sale are electronics and things that you don't need. Things that you don't need, they put it on sale because they know you got to buy. Milk doesn't go on sale. Nope. Milk is always the same. It is soap, dish detergent, never goes on sale. Because they know you need this stuff. And you're going to pay whatever you got to pay for it. Now, other things, it's different. It's different. No, I don't feel like I need to pay for this. No, I don't need that. But those household things and food, you're going to pay for that. Vegetables don't ever go on sale. You might get some beef on sale every now and then, but I wouldn't count on it. So, yeah, that's what you got. Wednesday rant, everybody. Wednesday rant. Food festivals and events. Are you getting what you pay for? Are they worth the money? Look it up on YouTube. Do your research. I need to put out my video of my food festival. I've been lazy. But I'm going to do that. Put out my video of my food festival because I went and, yeah, barbecue was terrible. Worst barbecue ever. It tastes like it was out the can. Canned barbecue. They couldn't have put that on the grill. They couldn't have. I don't know. But I ended up throwing all of it away. I didn't even like it. You know, I don't like wasting money. Cheap Not Broke, fam. I don't like wasting no money. But I did that day. I threw that shit in the trash. All right, everybody. Bam. This has been Cheap Not Broke. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. You're very much appreciated. We're going to be back. Tomorrow night. Another Cheap Not Broke live. You are much appreciated. Thank you, GK. Thank you, 5387. Thank you, Phyllis Hall, for the comments. All the comments are always welcome. You are a part of the show, and we will always accept the comments. So thank you for the comments. And like I said, head up cheapnotbroke.com. Watch my special, Who is Malcolm? My comedy special. Check that out. It's a good watch. Great watch. All right. And then, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night with everything. And we'll see you then. Take care.